Good afternoon. Welcome to Change Pace Poetry number 34. I'm Leland Jamieson. This afternoon I'm going to read a rhyme royal, a terza rima, and a sestina. The first is called Philosophy 101 in a Difficult Lie, and was occasioned by my good wife's experience in philosophy. The student froths deep intellectual water and eddies questions toward their roaring falls, those slippery cataracts which brook no squatter. The prof deflects her questions, and those brawls which draw much blood in mental free-for-alls, since academic discipline entails its daily syllabus, and he prevails. Or does he? Look, her mind, a roiling spring, taps aquifers of origins unknown, which never have run dry, though drought may wring most farmers' hands till they their spreads disown, and bankrupt banks with loans that they bemoan. Plowed fields, those both of farm and academe, are far more shallow, arid, than they seem. Her aquifers are charged on forest slopes of distant mountains swept with sea breeze rain. They float her feeling and her mind's wild hopes. She taps the 0 point field's charged domain, where quanta, quarks, and such are known to reign. Source of non-local minds telepathy, which, making liars naked, sets her free. The second poem is a terza rima occasioned by a very early morning walk about 4:30 in the morning. It's called Shooting Star of No Moment. In the corner of my eye I glimpsed it whole, aloft in January's northern sky, a meteor dying on a southbound roll. Earth's upper atmosphere consumed it whole. It set no neighbor's modest house on fire, nor made front page in earthbound news nearby. Yet has it not touched me, helped me respire? Its ashes scatter through the atmosphere, and rain commingle, give what I require. All creatures living on this globe cohere through mineral waters each consumes from earth, drenching, evaporating her veneer. We hug a molten core with radiant girth, erupting in volcanoes, belching now its meteoric flames and ash, its worth. Did not that meteor's photons just endow me freshly, shower me with subtle gifts, and make me feel at home, my heart say, ciao? And this last poem is called Refractory of Rain, as in a prism that refracts light. It is in the voice of the painter. It's called a sestina because it's based on 6 rhymes, and they recur according to a preset frequency in all 6 stanzas. It ends with the 7th stanza that requires the 6 words to be put together a little differently, but all to appear in 3 lines. This is a meditation based on Spring Rain, which is a painting by G.K. Jamieson, my good wife. It's acrylic on masonite, measuring 24 by 30 inches. Again, this is in the painter's voice. 9 days of rain, enough to make one fidget. Rain sheets the north porch screen of our log cabin. Aboard it, grains of fir trees, pollens, gutter in rivulets, merge, divide, converge in branches. It seeps out weep holes at the screen's base, sad water, pale yellow with spent pollens and their sorrows. Will sunlight never break through skies, gray sorrows? This ceaseless drum of raindrops makes me fidget no less than she who, eager, broke my water 6 years ago to taste the air of cabin. But cabin air now cloys and clogs lungs, branches, and panics us. We leap into the gutter. How can I pluck our spirits from this gutter? How not give up when facing all these sorrows? They snag us just like prickly briar patch branches, past which we try to slip in hampered fidget, on point 9 days of drumming rain. We've cabin fever and thirsts we cannot slake with water. Let's find, sweet child, fresh color in the water. The air's so wet, acrylics dribble, gutter our easels. Quick, fetch dry rags in the cabin. Choose colors, brush, knife, fingers for these sorrows. Transpose what you are feeling. Every fidget to pinking sky, green leaves to purple branches. Robust, each ruddy trunk thrusts up its branches, takes up by capillary action water combined with mineral wealth of soil. No fidget resists their slurped ascent from soggy gutter. Their gifts are water's hardwoods, built of sorrows respired through leaves. Their timbers frame our cabin. Their split logs blaze away and warm our cabin, while oxygen respired from leafy branches burns also in our lungs and sweeps up sorrows on breaths released in vapor, gifts of water. Can water pluck us up from vapored gutter and lift us by our every writhing fidget? We're pearls of water, lustrous in this cabin, laying up pigment, gutter's roots, sky's branches, in hues refracted in each fidget's sorrows. And I want to thank you for coming, as well as to invite you to jamiesonspoetry.com, where you'll see the text printed under the reading of each of these poems in the section on short rhyming poems. And if you have a mind to experiment with formal, rhymed, metrical poetry, I invite you to take a look at the resources there, Writing Short Rhyming Poems with Metaphors, a new tutorial. Thanks so much for coming. Have a great week. Hope to see you next week.